All right, everybody, welcome to our first Infinite Flight video. My new series, Gate to Gate. We're going to be flying different spots, different cities, different planes, different weather environments, different times of day. So let's go ahead and start. All right. Seems like everyone is at San Francisco, so let's go there. Today we're going to be flying from San Francisco to Sacramento, which is up there. That's Sacramento up there. So let's go back down to San Francisco. Let's take our gate. Going to be flying in the 777 with American. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, calibrate and start. Welcome to the expert server. This server is reserved for serious users only. Real-world procedures apply and will be enforced by air traffic control. Be respectful of others. Follow ATC instructions. Do not pause or leave the app while communicating with ATC. The live servers are a communal environment dependent on everyone's participation for an enjoyable experience. Happy flying. Okay, got it. Now it's going to tune us into the ATIS. Let's hear what the ATIS has to say for the day. Should show up right there. As soon as it restarts, because it has to go all the way through and then it'll start over and say it again. A lot of planes. Got a United A350. Got an All Nippon Airways. Is that a Dreamliner? Yeah, that's a Dreamliner right there. Got a British Airways 747.
Sam.
All right, let's see what's going on with the ATIS. Strange, the ATIS is not reporting today. All right, guess we're running without an ATIS.
Alpha Golf 87, push.
All right, well, while we're sitting here waiting on the ATIS, what we're going to do is go ahead and put our master switch, nav lights on. We're going to start our, there we go.
San Francisco Airport, ATIS information Foxtrot, time 1306 Zulu, wind 140 at 5, visibility 10, temperature 11, dew point 7,
Okay. Time 1306 Zulu, wind 140 degrees at 5, visibility is 10. Temperature, dew point. Now, temperature and dew point we don't need to worry about yet because they haven't added clouds and rain effects. Altimeter 3008. No intersection departures, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted. File flight plan prior to contacting, straight out departures. We are departing runways 28 left and 1 left. Information Foxtrot. So I did a little test run earlier and it was actually information Echo. So they do update the weather. So let's go ahead. We're going to be taking off runway 28 left. So let's go ahead and set that. Straight out departure. Let's go ahead and zoom out there. Go ahead and set our turning. We'll be flying straight over. Want to avoid that airport there because that airport is a airbase. So we want to avoid flying over that. So I'm going to go ahead and get aligned here. Seems like they're having some planes do pattern work as they're coming in. Alright, let's go ahead and contact ground. Actually, before we do that, okay, request pushback, departing runway 28 left.
San Francisco ground, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot requesting runway 28 left.
Once they give us our permission, we're going to go ahead and allow our flight attendant back there to start the welcome announcement. United
Alpha
Dreamliner.
Golf 87, expect progressive taxi instructions. Alpha Golf 87, turn right
737
next taxiway.
for Alaska,
San
more to
Francisco
love.
ground. Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 326, request taxi to parking.
Got an
Right on the next
A350 right ahead of us.
Alpha Golf 87.
Alpha Golf 87, disregard last message. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, pushback approved.
Okay,
Airbus 197, pushback approved.
here we go.
Pushback approved. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy.
Pushback approved. Airbus
Ladies
197.
and gentlemen, my name is Sean, and on behalf of the entire crew, I would like to welcome you aboard. They've just closed the aircraft doors, so at this time, I would like to ask you to turn any mobile phones and tablets you may have with you to airplane mode. Please find your seats, fasten your seatbelts, and put your tables to the upright position. Flight attendants, armed doors for departure, cross-check and report. Thank you.
All right, so we can go ahead and tune back in the ground. So that's a little welcoming message. Now, while we're back, we can go ahead and start that first engine, since that'll be on the opposite side of our imaginary
San Francisco
ground crew there.
United 147 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot, requesting runway 28 left.
All right, we're
United
good there.
147 Heavy, hold position. Holding position. United 147 Heavy. United 147 Heavy, pushback approved. Pushback
Okay,
approved.
first engine's
United
green.
147 Heavy. San Francisco ground.
Landing
November
lights
10
on.
India Papa, request taxi to parking. Uniform Papa Sierra 449, hold position.
Just got an
United
Aerologic
792,
freighter.
turn left next taxiway.
777-200
Holding
taxiing
position.
down.
Uniform Papa Sierra 449. Left on the next taxiway. United 792. November 10 India Papa. Taxi to
See the
parking.
landing lights
Taxi
actually
to
work.
parking. November 10 India Papa.
Engines are working.
United 792. Turn right next taxiway. Right on the next taxiway. United 792.
Let's go ahead and set our flaps here.
Ready to taxi to runway 1 left with information Foxtrot. United 792. Continue taxi at your discretion. Roger. United 792. Airbus 197. Taxi to runway 1 left. Contact tower when ready.
Ooh,
Taxiing to runway 1 left. Airbus
nice departure by
197.
that Air France cargo.
San Francisco ground. Japan Air 927 Heavy. Ready to taxi to runway 28 right with information Echo.
San Francisco ground. November 196
Let's
Alpha
go ahead and
Victor
get
Heavy,
out of
ready
here.
to Taxi to runway 28 left with information Foxtrot.
Taxiing to runway 28 right. Japan Air 927 Heavy. Zulu Sierra. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. Taxi to runway 28 left. Contact tower when ready.
And there you go.
San Francisco ground.
Taxiing to runway 28 left. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy.
Taxiing to parking.
All right,
Uniform Papa
everything's
Sierra
set.
449.
Release the parking brakes. Increase the throttle there.
San Francisco ground. United 121. Request taxi to parking. United 121. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. United 121.
So we're going to be following that jet there. Got another United Dreamliner.
United 121.
Another United
Request
Dreamliner.
permission to cross
See, we're in San
runway 1
Francisco, so
United 121. Contact
the thing I
San
love
Francisco
about
Tower on
this game is
120.5.
the players are so
Contacting San Francisco.
realistic. You know, you'll find a bunch of Air India planes in India. You'll find a bunch of British Airways jets in, you know, London Heathrow. Same with Atlanta. You'll find a bunch of Delta jets, you know, smaller Delta jets like 737s, and, you know, MD is a, you know,
United 1689.
infinite flights version of the MD is the Boeing 717, because they were pretty much turned into the same thing when Boeing bought McDonnell Douglas.
Taxiing to runway 28 left. United 147 Heavy.
So I should have turned on our beacon light since we're approaching a runway.
San Francisco ground. United 157. Request taxi to parking. Japan Air
Start
927
slowing down here.
Request permission to cross runway 19 right. United 157. Taxi to parking. Taxiing
Request to
parking.
cross
United
1 left.
November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. Request permission to cross runway 1 left.
Got a Japan Air A350.
November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. Contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5.
We got our handoff.
San Francisco Tower on 120.5. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. Request permission to cross runway 1 left.
Japan Air 927 Heavy. Request permission to cross runway 1 right. United 114. Request permission to cross runway 28 left.
There goes the
Bravo
Philippines
Alpha
jet.
Approaching runway 19 right.
November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. Cross runway 1 left.
Crossing runway 1 left. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy.
United 114. Cross runway 28
Do a
left.
visual check.
Crossing runway 28 left. United 114. United 7.
November 196 Alpha
Ooh.
Victor Heavy. Request permission to cross runway 1
Popped in
left.
out of nowhere.
Take your seats for takeoff.
San Francisco Tower. All Nippon 1661. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy.
Crossing runway 1 right. November 196
Do a visual
Alpha Victor
check.
Heavy.
Make sure.
San Francisco Tower. Marine 1.
Cross.
Inbound on the ILS runway 28 right with information echo. United 792. Cross runway 1 right.
Approaching runway 1 right. Approaching runway 19 left.
United 121. Request permission to cross runway 10 right. Crossing runway 1 right. United 792. Redwood 223 is on final runway 28 left. Full stop. Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 026. Number 1. Runway 28 right. Cleared to land. Marine
Ooh,
1.
look at
Number
that.
2. Runway 28 right. Cleared to land.
Beautiful landing
Number
by
1,
that
cleared to
777.
land. Runway 28 right. Echo
Gorgeous
Kilo
landing.
Victor Alpha 026. Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 28 right. Marine 1. Redwood 223. Number 2. Runway 28 left. Cleared to land. Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 28 left. Redwood 223. Airbus 197. Runway 1 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet. Japan Air 927 Heavy. Request permission to cross runway 1 right. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 1 left. Airbus 197. Japan Air 927 Heavy. Cross runway 1 right. Crossing runway 1 right. Japan Air 927 Heavy. United 305 Heavy. Request permission to cross runway 28 left. United
Ooh.
305 Heavy.
We got an Airbus
Runway
right
28
there.
left. Crossing runway 28 left. United 305 Heavy.
Airbus
San
A380.
Francisco Tower. Korean Air 25 Heavy. Inbound on the ILS runway 28 right. Korean Air 25 Heavy. Number 2. Runway 28 right. Cleared to land. San Francisco Tower. Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 010. Inbound on the ILS runway 28 left. Number 2. Cleared
Ooh.
to land. Runway 28
Big
right.
boy.
Korean Air 25 Heavy.
Korean Air A380 right
Echo
there.
Kilo Victor Alpha 010.
Check that
Number
landing.
3, runway 28
Nice,
left. Cleared
nice.
to land.
Oop. Big bounce.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 28 left, Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 010. United 147 Heavy, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, United 147 Heavy. San Francisco Tower, Delta Lima Victor Alpha 8942 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 28 right with information echo. United 147 Heavy, cross runway 1 right. Going
All right,
around.
there
Marine
was a
1.
plane there, but he glitched, so I don't know.
Crossing runway 1 right, United 147 Heavy.
Let's hope he doesn't spawn
Delta
in.
Lima Victor Alpha 8942 Heavy. Number 3, runway 28 right, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 28 right, Delta Lima Victor Alpha 8942 Heavy. Marine 1, roger, make right traffic. India Foxtrot Lima Oscar Victor Echo Romeo Sierra, cross runway 1 left. Roger, Marine 1. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, line up and wait runway 28 left.
Approaching
go.
runway 28 left.
Line up and wait runway 28
Ooh,
left. November 196
fast boy.
Alpha Victor Heavy.
United 64,
Ooh,
request permission to cross runway
He was
1
not
left.
playing.
Crossing runway 1 right, India Foxtrot Lima Oscar Victor Echo Romeo Sierra.
That pilot was trying to go
Kilo
home.
Victor Alpha 026, hold short of runway 28 left.
All right, let's
Holding
line
short
up.
runway 28 left, Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 026. United 64, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, United 6-4. United 6-4, request permission to cross. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet.
On runway 28 left.
Delta Lima Victor.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy.
All right.
Delta 01, number 3, runway 28
So
right.
that is the acting leg.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 28
No.
right, Delta Lima Victor
Jeez.
Alpha 0981.
All right.
High flight 2323, request permission to cross runway 1 left. San
Full
Francisco
throttle, here we go.
American 1253, inbound on the ILS runway 28 left. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 28 right, Delta 01.
100 knots.
San Francisco Tower, Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 237.
Let's get that rotation.
19 nautical miles to the
About
northeast at 7,900
V1.
feet, requesting
Rotate.
transition.
Rotate.
Flight 2323,
V2.
cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left.
Positive.
3, number 2, runway 28 left, cleared to land. Redwood 223, request frequency change. All Nippon 1661, line up and wait runway 28 left. Line up and wait runway 28 left, all Nippon 1661. San Francisco Tower, Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 160, inbound on the ILS runway 28 left with information echo. Redwood 223, cross runway
There we
1
go on takeoff.
Flight 2323, request permission to cross runway 1 right. Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 160, number 3, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
Now we're still on the departure,
Crossing
so we're
runway
gonna
1
stay
right,
in
Flight
contact
2323.
with
Echo
tower.
Kilo Victor Alpha 026, cross runway 28 left. Crossing runway 28 left, Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 026. Korean Air 25 Heavy, cross runway 28 left. San Francisco Tower, United 792, ready for takeoff at runway 28 left, departing east. All Nippon 1661, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, all Nippon 1661. Holding short runway 28 left, United 792. Redwood 223, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, Redwood 223. Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 010, request frequency change. Echo Kilo Victor Alpha 010, please check tutorials on the forum for assistance using ATC instructions.
San Francisco Tower, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, request frequency change.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 2. November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, good day.
And we're
All
out of
Nippon
there.
1661, frequency
There you go,
change
guys.
approved, good day.
Successful departure. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop the recording now that we're on departure. I'm going to stop the recording and I'll start it again for the time lapse, and then I will talk to you guys again when we are making our final descent to the glide slope.
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a snack. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated in case we encounter turbulence.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Qantas 59 heavy.
We're just
Roger,
flying around. Whoa.
November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy. Requested
Roger, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy.
November 376 Hotel.
So what we're basically doing is we're just flying around.
Runway 28 left at San Francisco. November 376 Hotel. Turn left heading 240. Maintain 10,000. Turn left heading 240. Maintain 10,000. November 376 Hotel. United 2235.
So what we're doing, we're just flying around, trying to lose some altitude here, shave off some altitude. So we're going to be getting right back on that approach.
Descend and maintain 4,000, United 2235. Alpha Delta Alpha Mike Juliet, turn right heading 200. Air bridge cargo 76 heavy, turn left heading 110. Turn right heading 200, Alpha Delta Alpha Mike Juliet. Turn left heading 110, air bridge cargo 76 heavy. Juliet Alpha Kilo Uniform Bravo is 5 nautical miles south of 33 strip at 17,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 28 right at San Francisco. American 114, please follow instructions or you will be ghosted. Roger, Juliet Alpha Kilo Uniform Bravo. American 114, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000. Frontier Flight 931, turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 8,000. Turn right heading 300, descend and maintain 11,000. Juliet Alpha Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Reduce speed to 160 knots, Cathay 872 Heavy.
Contacting San Francisco Tower on 1
November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy is 2 nautical miles north of Rio Vista at 6,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Sacramento International.
United 2235, turn left heading 340.
Turn left heading 300, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, clear.
November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy, contact Sacramento Unicom on 122.8.
All right.
Alpha Tango 004. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 28 left at San Francisco.
Contacting Sacramento Unicom on 122.8 November 196
Announce
Alpha Victor
inbound
Heavy.
for landing. Runway 34 left. We'll make straight in.
Sacramento Unicom, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy is 26 nautical miles to the south at 6,000 feet. Inbound for landing. We'll make straight in for runway 34 left.
All right. So we're actually on the Unicom, and I don't think anyone else is there. Nope. So we won't have any other pilots talking while we're flying in. So he's flying to San Francisco. Wow, flew all the way from Denver. So you see all the air traffic here? This is why I love multiplayer, because you get a whole lot of air traffic into these areas. I mean, just look at San Francisco. Look at San Francisco right now. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to upload this video, and I'm going to upload it as a test run, and then we're going to do the legitimate flight at San Francisco again. We're going to do the exact same flight again, except with all those other planes, because that right there, that is the reason why I'm doing this series on online mode, because of that right there, because of all those planes that you can have in one airport at the same time. And, you know, it'll look like mass confusion, but on expert server, the air traffic controllers are actually trained to know what to do. So, I mean, just going to hit 3,500 here. There's our runway out there. I mean, wow. So you got all those planes flying into San Francisco, and then you have all those planes already in San Francisco. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of that, because that right there is the reason why I play this game. To see all those planes in one spot. That's the reason why I play this game. That's the reason why I wanted to do a series from it. Alright, let's calibrate here. What we're going to do is we're going to take that off. We're going to manually drop the speed and everything.
Flaps 25 degrees.
Alright, flaps are at 25. You're almost full flaps. Alright.
Gear down.
There goes the gear.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing, please.
You're on the glide slope. We can announce final. Runway 34 left.
Sacramento Unicom, November 196 Alpha Victor Heavy is on final, runway 34 left.
We are flying a heavy jet, so we want to keep our altitude pretty high up most of the way in, because once you get below a certain altitude on a heavy jet, you're kind of stuck either going down or staying where you are. So we want to take the high ground as long as possible, or as far as possible is what I'm trying to say here. You want to keep that high ground as far in as you possibly can. Don't want to overspeed because we're coming in a little too hot.
1,000.
Yep, there's 1,000. There's our aiming
Short
point.
runway. Short runway.
All right, short runway. Thank you. Park and brake. Let's go ahead and arm those spoilers. Gonna be hitting this reverse thrust pretty freaking hard here. All right. Alright, bring her down, bring her down, bring her down.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. Alright. Should
Minimums.
be hitting 50 right about now. Oop. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Bring it in, just like that, over the line.
Spoilers extended.
And there you go, guys. That's what I call a landing.
Flight spoilers extended.
All right. Now, we're not going to taxi all the way to the gate just because this is a test run, but you'll understand how this works now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this test run, and I will see you when we do the legitimate flight with all those other planes. So, wow. And we will be taking off from one left because of that line. We will. So let's do this.